2 of season 2. Just Najee and myself today. We're going to meet Paxton Bonham from Augusta High School, our player of the week. I'm glad he had the opportunity to join us, and he'll be checking in here soon. Naj, how are you this morning?
It's the morning. Um, and I'll go around the table. Better than I deserved. Less than highly favored. Oh, oh, hold on.
Pax, how are you, man?
Oh,
Pretty
Pax, what's
good. How
up?
are you?
Hey, do you know Najee Armbrister?
No, I do not.
He's checking his motion here. He wears these
But
sunglasses during our segments
the people starting to love.
that people comment about. I guess seeing
You
his
play for the
gla-
Wolfpack Packs?
I used to.
Yeah, and then you play for the Edge, right?
Yeah.
This is Tatis, the umpire.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember you.
Yeah.
How many names do
Yeah.
you go by, Naj?
So when I was younger, when I just started umpiring, I umpired him when he played on the Wolfpack, and him and everybody else decided to call me Tatis, Derrick Henry. It was all because of the dreads. Yeah, 100%. Yep. Yep.
Oh, I
And
gotcha.
not, and
So there's a little bit of
yeah,
we know a little bit here. So
yeah.
that's cool.
I
That's
didn't
cool.
even realize. I
Well,
didn't even realize.
Well, Pax, kind of our segment here is to learn more about you. I know that you're a sophomore at Augusta High School.
Yes.
Outside of that, I don't know much other. So help the people understand who you are. Are you a multi-sport athlete, that kind of thing, and then I'll let Naj do his thing.
Yeah. So I play basketball, and then obviously I play baseball. I love fishing. Gotta catch some big bass sometimes. Um, yeah, that's all I do. Hang out with my friends. Love playing basketball with them. Yeah,
I
that's pretty much
gotcha.
all.
Love
What
playing basketball. Love
what
catching fish.
what's the baseball journey? Because you were selected as the athlete of the week because you had a dominant outing, and I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. It was just. I just really think it was majority of my team helping me behind there. My team's my catcher. I gotta thank my catcher first. My catcher's the one I can't do anything without him.
Sure.
And then my defense behind that. I only got 7 strikeouts, but still, the rest of that's all my defense.
That's good, man. A man who knows that it takes more than him to do his job and not let everybody just walk the house so that the defense falls asleep. That's good. We love that. All right, so Pax, kind of tell me like what what does it feel like? Tell me what does it feel like to be like the player of the week. First of all, tell me what's like the player of the week. This is more. This is what our fourth one,
Third.
third one. You're probably the second one that's actually made it to the podcast. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So tell me what it was like last week, not knowing that your game would basically, I don't want to say go unnoticed, but technically, like, you didn't think anybody was watching. How do you feel now knowing that somebody was watching that performance?
I feel pretty good that people are watching it, and pretty much, I was not expecting to get Player of the Week. Was not expecting that, especially being a kid out of Augusta, Kansas.
I mean, we tried to put the segment together so it would be the greater Wichita area. So we're paying attention to within an hour or so outside of Wichita, just keeping track of all this stuff. We had another group that we thought were there, but with the no hitter,
Yeah.
you can't give it to somebody else when you have a no hitter out there. So walk me through that. Like I know you guys run ruled them, but you still had a no hitter.
Yeah, I was in that moment. I was not thinking. I was just thinking, getting outs, getting just put the ball in, like having them put the ball in play. Even though I got 7 strikeouts, I was just trying to get the ball in play, like have my defense work, not be bored, like all that. If you know, and
Yeah.
then obviously I hit one person.
Oh. You
And
did.
Was it like a good quality hit though, or was it just like oops?
I was trying to get him on a curveball, and then it just
Mm.
hit him in the kneecap. So
Oh wow!
Ooh, yuck.
In the
yeah,
kneecap. That's you're trying to put that curveball in the dirt. Kind of got backed up on you. Yeah,
yeah.
sounds about right. But Pax, what? How's your summer looking? Going in,
It's
yeah. How's
it's
your
gonna
summer
look
looking?
good. It's looking good. Our team's gonna be really good this year. We
Who do
have
you
Jaden Hunter. He just hit a pretty good bomb off some KC team. He's looking good. The rest of our players are really looking good.
who
They've
are you who are you
improved a
playing
lot.
with this summer?
The Athletics out of Wichita. Ruben Curbs is my coach.
Okay. That's NCRI. That's where those guys are out of the that complex up there. They have an indoor.
Yeah.
I know
Well,
of that.
but yeah, Pax. I didn't even realize when they told me, when they called me, when I saw the picture, I didn't even realize that it was the Paxton that I knew. I didn't know it was you, man. I would have,
Yeah.
I would have known. Tell your mom I said hello.
Oh,
It's
I
been a
will.
minute. It's been a minute since I've seen you guys.
Yeah.
I just want to know there's no nothing. This is just all coincidental. 100% coincidental. I did not know it was Paxton Bonham when I made the selection. 100%. I just want that to be known.
On a different note, Pax, I want to know what your favorite sport is, who your favorite teams are, and are you modeling your athletics off of anybody, whether it's basketball or baseball?
My favorite sport has got to be baseball, and my favorite teams is Chicago Cubs. Favorite college team is the Texas Longhorns. Um, One of my idols is got to be either really popular guy in Wichita, Mike Pelfrey and Greg Maddux.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm down with the Maddox
Okay.
thing. So I grew up playing against Pelfrey.
Oh
We
wow!
used to bet sunflower seeds to see who could hit the ball foul off of him. Like he would just mow us down.
Wow!
It was crazy.
Wow!
But you know, at the end of the day, like he went on to the show. I played college football, no big deal.
Fair enough.
So basketball wise, that's just another one of your sports that you do, but baseball is your passion side of it. So do you do anything other than pitch, or are you just trying to be a PO and go into college with that later down the road?
I play third base usually. I do catch and I do play first on my summer balls team. All three of those, but right now I'm majority just POing and then DHing too.
Good. That's good. Basically call you Shohei at that point. I'm not gonna lie, gonna be the second coming to Shohei. So you said you said that you like the Cubs, which I can respect a guy who likes the Cubs. You guys been in a drought for a long time. Now you guys are finally back on top of the league. I can respect a guy who likes the Cubs. The Longhorns, we definitely got to have some discussions about, but that's personal preference. It's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you, but that's okay. Basketball team. You got a favorite basketball team, Pax?
It's gotta be OKC right now.
Why do you say right now? Are you a bandwagon or basketball guy or what?
No bandwagon. I just don't really watch basketball, but it's the closest team to me.
That's fair. That's really fair
So
enough.
so he's saying that if he's gonna watch it, he's gonna watch OKC.
Basically, what he's saying.
If he's gonna go for somebody, it's gonna be somebody close to him. I mean,
It's-
I definitely understand that because I don't watch basketball unless it's like March Madness and I have some skin in the game to, like get crazy about it. But other than that, man, I feel that. I feel that. So your Cubs and Greg Maddux.
Yes.
Why Greg Maddux?
It's my middle name too.
Oh.
I got Ryan Sandberg and then Greg Maddux is my two middle names. So
So your name is
and then
Paxton Greg Maddux Bonham.
no, Ryan Maddox.
Oh, okay.
So two middle names.
Yes.
I mean, that's cool.
That is cool. Hey,
So he's PRMB. Right? That's
Yeah.
your initials?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice. So you guys are doing really well in Augusta. I mean, I did see that you guys came off really, really hot. How you guys looking to like I mean, we all hope we go to the state championship, okay? But how's that feeling for you guys? I mean, what we have a month and a half left of school, and where are you guys sitting in your class right now?
We're sitting 8th place right now, but we're about to play Winfield tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Is that at home or is it in Winfield?
It's in Winfield, but I'm pitching second game and then DHing the first game, and then obviously hitting the second game too.
Are you gonna carve them up or what?
Hopefully.
What's your favorite pitch?
It's got to be my fastball. I'm sitting 85, 87.
Dang.
As a sophomore, that's pretty good. How tall are you?
5'11".
Okay.
Yeah, he's
That's
a little bit.
That's not bad.
Yeah, he'll pass the eye test here in a couple of years. I'll tell you that. But Pax, it's good. It was good to hear from you. It was good to see you. It's good to hear that you're pitching well, that you're still keeping the dream alive. A lot of people get discouraged when playing this game because they never find out what niche works for them. So I'm happy to hear that something is working for you and that you're still pushing yourself to be better every day. So I just want to, from Kids Sports segment, I just want to congratulate you on being Kansas Sports HQ's Player of the Week. One more time, congratulations. If we had everybody in here, we'd give you a round of applause, but we're down 2.
Yeah, we typically run 4 deep here, but some things are going down and everyone's taking care of their stuff. So Naj and I have you on here, but Pax, I know you have school, and it's very cool that your school allowed you to jump on with us. But we don't want to take up all your time, so we'll let you get out of here. Keep those grades up, chase the dream, and we look forward to seeing you grow as an athlete. Maybe you'll get on here again. You never know.
Yeah, hopefully.
So thanks for joining us, Pax, and have a great day, man.
You too. Thank you for letting me be on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
No problem, buddy.
All right. See you guys later.
See you later. There you go. Well, that was fun. I didn't know that was the Paxton I knew.
Yeah.
Very awkward.
Why was it awkward?
Not
Because
awkward
you knew who he was?
Yeah.
I'm just curious why you have so many different names. Coach Kidd,
You got to keep it.
Tatis, Derrick Henry. First and foremost, you are not that tall.
Right? That's what I said.
And you are not Derrick Henry is thicker than you.
I got Najee Harris a little bit.
Oh, sure, because your name.
I was back in the day. See, it all depends on what part of life you know me from. That's that kind of thing, Like, where do you know me from? That's the name you're going to know me by. All those kids, they called me Vladdy. I was Vladdy at one point.
What happens if you ever cut your dreads? Who would you become then?
Same person I've always been, Najee.
Sure, but like to the kids, I mean.
Well, all those kids who know that part of me are like Paxton's age now. So,
Okay.
they may not recognize me 100%. That's the problem.
You barely recognized him because you have your sunglasses on.
Well, that's my fault also. And
Your motion twin is not here.
And that's okay, but I got to bring the motion. I got to make sure I bring the motion. The twin may not be here, but I got to make sure I bring the motion.
Sure.
Dave, it's draft day.
It is draft day.
It's draft day.
I'm excited, but I have some cool stuff going on today that I'm excited for. So, I mean, I'll watch the draft. It's like 7 p.m., so I'm not necessarily rushing to make sure that's a big deal for my day at all. But I hope the Niners draft a lineman, or at least if the lineman that they want is still available, they trade out of the first round and get some good picks to help load up the roster. That's all I can say. I mean,
yeah, I just wish I hope we just get a whole new offense. Because the Dolphins have been struggling the past years.
You need like 2 receivers and a tight end.
We need a new offense.
Oh yeah, you need some weapons.
Yeah, we need somebody to throw the ball to. We may need somebody to hand the ball off to. Like, who knows?
I mean, but you're in a wide receiver heavy draft, and there's some good fourth round running backs out there.
Yeah, like I'm not mad because I like college this year was very good for the skill position draft. Quarterbacks not so much because you kind of had to repeat a lot of quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like Carson Beck finally might be getting out of college. It's about time.
That's a 7-year guy.
Yeah, 7-year COVID guy.
7 or 8 year.
Yeah, but he was Carson Beck. He was the follow up to what's the other guy from Georgia who's just a backup, Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah, who won the national championship?
Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's 30 when he won the national championship? Yeah. Like that's insane.
Sure.
No room to speak, but it's okay.
So today, the Park City Rangers will be unveiling their Gillies uniforms, and Gillies has invited the Rangers mascot, Billy the Kid, to ride the mechanical bull at their location.
The mechanical bull.
Yeah, so that's gonna be real interesting to see. I mean, if you follow the Park City Rangers, I'm sure that video will surface at some point. But for what it's worth, like most of our baseball teams, and I mean any baseball team at that, has to have a community that supports them and surrounds them. Even in the MLB, sure, there's a lot of money in that, but if they don't have fans, you get the A's effect.
Yeah, but like, the Yankees would be nothing without the bleacher creature stuff.
Oh, absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
Who would we be, really and truly? But I like the community aspect of the KCLB because that's what, like, even though I was technically like a Wichita guy, Wellington still made me feel like I was at home.
You go to the Well and everybody loves Notch.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
you go down there.
I love the Well, Brad. The Well loves me, man. That's all I gotta. I don't know. They like
it's a different thing when we talk about community, because when you come play in the Kansas Collegiate League Baseball, the goal is to inject
Baseball
you
League.
into Kansas Collegiate League Baseball.
No, Baseball League.
It's League Baseball.
League Baseball.
KCLB.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that.
Bro, I just fired you with my eyes. Like big time fire.
You can't tell me, like,
it's KCLB. Is it
and I
the
know
Major
that.
Baseball League, or is it the Major League Baseball?
Major League Baseball. You're right.
So Kansas Collegiate
You're
League
right.
Baseball.
Yeah,
okay.
you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. That it just
rewind. Can you say it?
Control Alt Delete.
So when you come play in the KCLB, the big thing for us is the teams that are in the cities are to connect you with the community through baseball, but also make you a stronger young man. Because let's say you did get drafted, what's the first thing they tell you? Hey, go figure out this community. They're a part of you.
Oh, Wellington, 100%.
Like, and
or Goddard.
Yeah. So when you look at how we build things out, that community support is super important. And I love that Gillies is, fresh out of the gate, brand new to the community of Park City, and they're investing in the Park City Rangers to put together a uniform and then have us do some fun things with them for marketing and all of that good stuff. It's truly amazing to see some of that stuff. I mean, we have that in different cities, and the podcast started later than those situations happened, and it's just a cool thing to be a part of. And new head coach Andrew Chartrand's going to be there.
Shardy.
He's going to be hyped.
Yeah.
Originally, he told me his
AC.
wife wanted to wear the mascot, and I'm like, dude.
Janae's
And then
wild.
he changed his mind and said, well, I would rather them meet my wife than my wife wear the mascot. So, other than that, nobody knows who's going to wear the mascot, but I do have to be prepared a little later for old Billy the Kid to roll out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so El Dorado has a mascot. The Patriots have a mascot. Park City has a mascot.
If you want to know why the Heat don't have a mascot,
No,
because it's in the plan. A mascot's in every team's plan.
100%. 100%.
It's just Wellington has had some challenges at the ballpark that have cost some money. The sound system,
Yeah.
people breaking into stuff, taking things. So
Yeah.
when we spend our time trying to replace those things that cost money and take us back a little bit, it's just harder to make all of that happen. And once we have a mascot in the city, it's pretty cool to watch how impactful that is. I mean, El Dorado's mascot, Winston the Walnut, he's in like 18 different things outside of baseball.
Yeah,
He's everywhere usually.
the people out there love their little Wally.
And then you have Pat Settler, the Patriots mascot. He was new last year, and he's been around. Kids got to get used to it.
Is there any way that the people can see these mascots at the showdown this year?
That's a great question. It would all depend on people, because in order to have a mascot, you have to have people.
You need tiers, volunteers.
Yeah. So being able to make some of that happen, we have discussed it to bring out like the Sonic chili dog and their Limeade. They have 2 mascots. We've discussed it with the Thunder, bringing out Thunder Dog. We've discussed it with the Wind Surge to bring out Windy and all of that stuff. If we could have all the mascots come together, that would be cool.
That'd be cool. A little mascot race, field of one.
I don't know. Some of those shoes are clown shoes, man. I mean,
well, it's all about the aesthetic. They don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta win.
If you gotta run in those and you can't see, I mean, it's a challenge. So the head's bobbling all over the place. It just turns into a mess. But we even considered reaching out to WSU, Cowley, Butler. All of those guys have mascots. Maybe even Friends has a mascot.
Freddie.
But being able to get all of those together and just have like a mascot meet and greet is cool, right? But let's talk about 100 degrees.
Yeah, it got to be at night.
Right. But
firework night.
I mean, that would be cool. Just have a mascot photo, fireworks blowing up behind them.
Like they're on the field in the Masters, and they're just like,
"What's up? Boom!" Just fire all those. Great ideas to do that and connect the community through the game of baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ultimately what our goal is, and it's what we stand on. So, but I think it's crazy to back this up into the picture of community. I think it's crazy that you knew PAX, but you didn't know PAX.
Yeah.
The baseball community is a unique community.
100%.
Some people will be like, man, why do I know you? You know what I mean? Or why do I recognize you? And I went to a meeting last night, and somebody was like, hey, I just want to introduce you to Baseball Dave.
Say Baseball Dave.
Baseball Dave. And I was like, oh, hey, my name's Dave. Yeah, oh, you're Baseball Dave. I was like, oh yeah, sure, okay. Because the communities that we're in, I visit them a lot. I'm active in those things, and it's cool how they put all of it together.
That is very cool, especially like from the community aspect, because the small place where I'm from, we're big on community. So like, what you guys do is just like means a lot to like the people of the community, the kids coming in. Because like I promise you, the first day I showed up in Wellington, I was nervous because obviously I knew Clark. I don't remember if Sheldon was there or not. I really don't. That first year, my very first year, I don't remember.
He was there.
I remember him the second year for sure, because we joked that I was late, but I don't remember him the first year. But either way,
Sheldon makes a special trip down there for Wellington.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he didn't. I just don't remember him the first year. But like that first year, I was scared to play there because I was coming off the ineligible year. So I was like, I hadn't played in a minute, didn't know what to do. But like, I'm gonna let you know, the people of Wellington are like New York Yankees fans, 100%. You're doing well, they will love you. You're doing bad, they will let you know. And that's why you don't do bad in Wellington. If you want to do bad everywhere else but Wellington. Play good in Wellington. Don't play bad in Wellington.
Well, I mean, I think the other side of it is
that is very true.
In Wellington, Chuck lets you know what it is.
Chucky,
shout
out to listen to me, man.
I know he doesn't watch this show, but
shout out to Chucky. Bro.
But seeing him enjoy and celebrate the national championship win with you guys was absolutely magical. He was bawling his eyes out. Like he shows up to every game.
Every game. He was there when we played at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
He was there, and then he turned around when we played at 10 in the morning.
So talking about the community impact that you have.
That's serious stuff, bro. Because like at the end of the day, I want these kids to realize what they're walking into. Like, you aren't just walking into, oh, I'm gonna play baseball and I'm going home. You're walking into relationships that you'll have for a lifetime, friendships you'll have for a lifetime. Like, these things are gonna change who you become, because this is gonna be outside of your element, people you've never met. Maybe you do have some buddies from school who are on the team, but at the end of the day, the majority is not who you know. You're gonna have to find out real quick who your friends are in summer ball. You find out real quick no matter what. So that's the thing. So these kids need to understand, like, don't take this community stuff for granted, because you may not be appreciative of it, or you may not think anything of it, but the next guy might. It's not all about you. It's all about the next guy, because you're gonna graduate from this program. You're not gonna come back. You're gonna do whatever you want, and we're gonna need that spot for somebody else. So coming in, make sure you guys know that it's not all about you.
Well, the other thing to think about is we work so hard in these communities to have a presence that most of these communities show up more than they do for the colleges that play baseball. You know what I mean? Like the attendance from the community standpoint, El Dorado is huge. The Moose is huge. Then you have Mulvane, and then you have Wellington, Park City, Valley Center. All of those teams. We work so hard to inject ourselves in the community so they show up. And some of these guys are going to experience a game where this is the most they've ever played in front of.
Yeah.
And that community themselves wants you to be a good human.
100%, because that was kind of the big thing when the Heat were making the change from the bad boys on the block back to being more respectful and what's not. That was the thing, was learning how to come back down to earth and realize, like, you got to be a human. You're here. Everybody knows you're here because you don't look like you're from Wellington. So everybody's going to know that you're not from Wellington. So the first call they're going to make is to Brett Clark, Ryan Jenkins, Sheldon Howell, just because they know that, hey, these guys are here for me. So I'm just going back to respecting the community, because I feel like that's been a problem over the last few years, especially with this new generation coming up. Their respect for the other people is not very well. There's a word I'm looking for.
I'll let you search for that word, but in this moment, I saw Ben Ketley send us a message on here. So Ben, I hope you're healing up pretty well, man. We are excited to see you out on the field itself. But until then, it's fun to see you out in the community in El Dorado, and then the support you give us on the HQ.
Yeah, Ben.
Did you figure out your word yet?
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna use the word granted. I'm just gonna go with granted. Give him a little bit more than it's granted.
Sure.
Because we got.
You take it for granted.
Yeah, don't take that for granted.
Never. Yeah. The community has your back if you invest in them as well.
100%. Because like I said, I only could speak for Wellington because I didn't play in. Because when I played for the Dirtbags, there was no community there, and when I played for the Lobos, we were just kind of a ragtag team, which was fun. But playing in Wellington, playing in the community, playing for people like Chucky, who's like, the summer is the highlight of their lives. They look forward to the summer. Like that's what's fun, is because like there are people who come out just to watch Wellington Heat baseball and support you every day, buying 50-50 tickets, all that stuff, man. They just come out and support no matter what, whether we blow them out by 50 or we get blown out by 50. So that's the thing. We love that. Wait, former Bill Clinton crashes. Oh,
What's
wow.
that?
No, Bill Clinton is crashing the Cowboys draft party.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we have some stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, look, Ben's listening. Fully released yesterday, and I work Augusta at Winfield today. We just had Paxton Bonham on, who will be there pitching. Did he say game 2? He's pitching
Game 2.
Game 2.
Actually, if you want to give my boy a ball off, Ben, I wouldn't mind. Give him a ball off.
So
East and West, not North and South though. Not North and South, East and West.
That's fair.
Yeah, because East and West you can adjust. North and South is hard.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, man, I think we covered everything, man.
Yeah,
I just think that what's really here is when Paxton when you recognize Paxton, it just kind of hit the community aspect of how much you've been involved in the community. I know you've only been here for like 10 years,
Only.
maybe more.
Just a solid 10.
Just a solid 10, and your impact there, and then you with your impact with Wichita Parisi, your baseball career, your coaching career, all of the fun things, reaching out and really bringing the community together through the game of baseball. So, but Naj, do you mind leading us in our closing prayer?
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for health and strength. Thank you for time and opportunity. Thank you for another day we get to be blessed and wake up this morning. Thank you for another day that you get to put new air in our lungs. Thank you for another day we get to wake up and be light to the world, a light unto somebody's world. So we thank you for every opportunity that we are having, that we are going to have. I thank you for another day that we get to just be great and be loved and love everyone. In your son's precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Well, that's it for episode 22. Paxton Bonham let us off in this, and then Ben Ketley's going to see him later tonight.
Ben.
And there we go. There we go. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.
Have a great day, guys.